Want to build a 7-figure brand on Amazon? Start with these 5 steps. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. Okay, so step number 1 is it needs to be hard to copy. So you need either a patent for your new brand or it just needs to be hard to copy. I'm going to be giving you actual examples because I've managed multi-million-dollar clients and still manage multi-million-dollar clients that either have patents or are hard to copy. So giving you really good details on this. Now, number 1 is going to be Aculief. So Aculief has a patent. So that means if you try to remake this item, they have a patent, so you can't copy them. That was a huge turning point in their business because when fakes popped up, we were able to get those fakes kicked off with a patent. So they were the only competitors making themselves pretty much a monopoly on Amazon when it comes to wearable acupressure items. You can see right here they're making $32,000 a month. During the holiday season, they got up to $100,000 a month in sales. Right, $92,000 a month in sales after we started managing them, right? And they're one of our first clients. Now, the owner decided to sell their entire company for over $3 million plus royalties. So a business came to them and said, hey, we saw you have a patent. We want to purchase your item. And he was able to sell it for $3 million plus royalties, which is pretty much a dream come true for most businesses, because not only are you getting a lump sum of cash, but you're also getting royalties, right? So you can see we helped them launch different colors, different items. Now, number 2 is the Woobles. Now, they make DIY crochet kits. So it comes with the yarn, the kit, how to crochet. They do not have a patent, okay? Their intellectual property, in my opinion, it's kind of useless, but it's difficult to copy, right? They're making $700,000 a month on Amazon. This month, they made over $1 million a month. So they are making tons of money, and it's just difficult to copy because you need to have a crochet skill. So you need to be able to crochet. You need to create videos, easy to learn videos on how to crochet, and you need to have written directions all in one kit. So they provide all of that in one kit. Very high quality. They're doing a great job. And again, this one is just difficult to copy. DIY kits are usually difficult to copy. So again, here's one of their penguins. And again, some of their sales. This one says $600,000 a month, right? So step number 2 is going to be a product that's easy to promote. So you want something that's easy for people to understand and easy to buy, right? Elon Musk has a Neuralink product, and it goes in your brain, and then it helps you pretty much be able to walk again or use your mind. That one's a little bit hard to understand. We want to have something that's very easy for people to understand, where you can say it or show it to them very quickly and they understand it right away, especially younger people. If you can get a 10-year-old to understand it, then you're good to go. And here's an example. Portable Campfire. Again, one of our clients. Everything mentioned in this video is our clients. That we increased their sales by 10,000 within the first month. Pretty much we added the first image and we made it idiot proof, easy to understand what the product is. You can see this is it. Portable. If you look at it, looks like it has a fire. Portable campfire. You can understand exactly what it does and even picture yourself in your mind roasting marshmallows, hot dogs, making s'mores, things like that. As you can see, this used to be the first image. Imagine just looking at this on the left side, you'd have no idea what it is. And then we optimized their first image to include a fire. And yes, that increased their sales by 10,000. Little things. So make it easy to understand. That's a good product, one that's easy to understand. Number 3 is going to be master SEO and PPC. So you need to understand how to show up, how to be seen, And if you show up and you're seen, you'll make sales if you followed step 1 and step 2. If you're never seen, you'll never generate sales, right? And here's another one of our clients, DJ Transparts. So here we go. We spent $50,000 in ads and made $500,000 in sales. It's pretty hard to beat. Imagine someone says, hey, give me $50,000, I'll give you $500,000. Kind of hard to beat, right? So this is an example of us helping DJ Transparts master Amazon advertising, right? But it wasn't just advertising. You need to have good SEO as well. They go hand in hand. Here's an example of their SEO. So here's their product. It says compatible with Dodge Ram. If you know Amazon, if you sell on Amazon, you'll know that if you put like a keyword like Apple, if you're selling a Stanley Cup, you put Stanley. If you're selling Beats, the headphones, and you put Beats in your listing, Amazon will take you down. They'll automatically deactivate your listing. So what you have to do is you have to put the keywords compatible with and then put it. So that's part of the SEO. You wouldn't know that unless you tested it out and you learned the hard way. So pretty much, even though we put compatible with Dodge Ram, we got shut down. We had to explain to Amazon that it's just compatible with it, right? Like an iPhone charger is compatible with an iPhone. And then they were able to reinstate our listing, and that helps us be seen because if somebody types in Dodge Ram solenoid, we show up. Okay? So that pretty much gives us extra SEO. Step 4 is going to be social proof and community. Now, sometimes you don't need this, but this will help you explode your brand, generate more sales, and pretty much get people talking about your brand. And here's an example of bad cards for good golfers, one of our clients as well. You can see what they did is they specialized in TikTok. So they made TikTok videos, and you can see one of their videos in the bottom right corner got 5.9 million views, which is a very significant amount. Those views help them get sales on their website, but most importantly, where do people shop the most and trust the most? Amazon. So the people started typing in the product on Amazon, got it seen. Amazon saw that they were getting external, like people were typing in externally, then going to the website, and that pretty much showed Amazon that it's in demand, pushed them to the first page on Amazon and stayed there, and really helped them generate more sales. You can see right here it says $43,000 a month in sales. And then step 5 is to stay in stock. So this one sounds very, very basic, right? But if you lose stock, you lose your rank. So make sure that you are staying in stock. This is pretty much actually the hardest thing people are doing. They do step 1 right, they do step 2, they do step 3, and they finally get to step 4, and then boom, sales are going crazy, and then they run out of stock, which is fine, it happens. But stop making it a reoccurring thing. This keeps happening. The clients run out of stock, run out of stock, run out of stock, and then you lose your rank. You actually get penalized by Amazon, and when you get back in stock, all of a sudden you're on page number 2, number 3. That momentum that you built has now gone downhill, and you have to recreate it. So staying in stock is super important, and you definitely need to figure out that. And again, an example of staying in stock. Now, those are my 5 tips for building a brand. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, but if you don't know where to start with tip number 1 and tip number 2 so you can get that brand started, because that's going to be really important. If you have a good product that's hard to copy and has a good patent, you can totally dominate the space. All you need to do is find a marketer, pretty much, somebody who knows marketing, somebody who knows PPC, SEO, a consulting agency, or a friend. That's when you partner with somebody and they can help you expand. Finding the product and getting the right product is one of the hardest parts. And then the other ones, in my professional opinion, are a little bit easier. But that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below on any other brand building tips that I forgot to mention. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, launching your own product, help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us. Also, our #1 service is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, product launches, customer service, advertising, increasing sales, and much, much more. The benefit of this service is so you can spend time working on your business instead of in your business every day, like calling Amazon for hours on end just to fix an issue. Let us do it for you, save time, money, and increase your sales with ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.